Before the sun fully rises over Jamaica, there's a house where reggae doesn't blast. It breathes. This is not a flashy celebrity mansion. This is where Freddie McGregor lives, surrounded by family, history, and decades of sound that helped shape reggae itself. Today, we're stepping inside his Jamaica home to explore the space, the wealth, and the quiet lifestyle of a man whose legacy goes far beyond the charts. But before we walk through these doors, we need to understand how his journey began, on stage, in studio, and in the heart of Jamaican music. Freddie McGregor was born into a house where music wasn't a hobby. It was a daily routine. Born on June 27, 1956, in Clarendon, Jamaica, he grew up surrounded by rhythm, harmony, and discipline. His mother's deep connection to gospel music shaped not just his voice, but his work ethic. From the church choir, young Freddie learned control, timing, and respect for melody, lessons that would quietly define his entire career. At home, American soul records spun alongside Jamaican ska and rocksteady, with the voices of Sam Cooke and Otis Redding blending naturally into Kingston's evolving soundscape. By the age of 7, Freddie wasn't preparing for music. He was already making it. In 1963, he joined Ernest Wilson and Peter Austin to form the Clarendonians, recording at the legendary Studio One under the nickname Little Freddie. At a time when most children were still learning scales, he was cutting records, learning studio discipline, and understanding how songs were built from the ground up. He later became part of Generation Gap, further sharpening his sense of harmony and arrangement. As he matured, so did his worldview. In 1975, Freddie embraced Rastafari and became a member of the 12 Tribes, a spiritual shift that deepened the themes in his music: faith, endurance, justice, and self-belief. These ideas would soon find their way into some of reggae's most enduring anthems. The late 1970s and early 1980s marked a turning point. Working closely with producer Niney the Observer, Freddie became a central figure in the Studio One revival era. His voice, smooth, commanding, and unmistakably warm, carried songs that spoke to both personal struggle and national identity. When Bobby Babylon arrived in the early 1980s, it wasn't just a hit, it was a statement. Tracks like Big Ship, Push Comes to Shove, I Was Born a Winner, and Just Don't Want to Be Lonely followed, with the latter becoming a top 10 hit in the UK. Along the way, he collaborated with producers such as Junjo Laws, Linval Thompson, and Gussie Clarke, while also contributing as a drummer for artists like Sugar Minott and Judy Mowat. Touring followed, years of global stages, steady audiences, and a growing international footprint. A licensing deal with RAS Records expanded his reach in the United States, especially after the 1983 release of Come On Over. That same year, 1983, Freddie made one of his most important moves off the mic, founding Big Ship Records. The label became a launchpad for artists such as Papa San, Lieutenant Stitchie, Tiger, Luciano, and Mikey Spice, cementing his role not just as a singer, but as a builder of careers. Even decades in, Freddie never slowed down. Albums like Signature and Anything for You earned Grammy nominations in the 2000s, while De Captain, 2012, featured collaborations with Etana and Gappy Ranks. In 2013, his lifetime contribution was formally recognized with the Marcus Garvey Lifetime Achievement Award, a fitting honor for an artist who had quietly steered reggae across generations. Yet for all the stages, studios, and accolades, Freddie McGregor has always believed that music begins at home. And to truly understand the man behind the voice, we now turn to the place where his days begin and end. His Jamaica home, where legacy lives not on plaques, but in everyday life. House in Jamaica. Set on a lush, fruit-filled quarter-acre estate, the property feels more like a living archive than a celebrity residence. From the first glance, there's a calm sense of order here. Trees are productive, not decorative. Space is used with intention. and the soft ocean breeze reminds you this is a place designed for reflection, not display. The main villa is practical, warm, and unmistakably Jamaican in spirit. Inside, 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms are arranged around a sunken living room that naturally becomes the heart of the home. This is where conversations stretch long into the evening, where music plays low, and where life happens without schedule. The kitchen and dining area are generous but unfussy, built for daily use, not photo shoots. Nearby, a garage connects to an office or maid's quarters, reinforcing the idea that work and home have always coexisted here. Netted front and back patios allow the house to stay open to nature, while a laundry room, outdoor toilet, and traditional water pump speak to long-standing self-sufficiency. Downstairs, the property reveals another layer of purpose. A fully self-contained 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment with an open-plan living room and kitchen makes this a true multi-generational home. It's ideal for extended family, visiting musicians, or guests passing through. And when needed, it can quietly generate rental income. Modern upgrades are present, but never loud. Automatic gates and garage doors add security. Double-glazed windows, copper gutters, and awnings protect the structure from heat and storms. Solar-powered air conditioning in the master bedroom reflects a forward-thinking mindset, while netting throughout the house keeps the connection to the outdoors comfortable. Outside, a gazebo offers shade for quiet mornings, and a swimming pool provides relief from the Caribbean sun, simple, functional, and well-earned. The location completes the picture. The home sits close to some of the area's most beautiful beaches, with easy access to Ian Fleming International Airport, which now operates daily flights. It's connected, but never crowded. Accessible, yet still private. Naturally, a life built with this level of balance raises an important question. How has Freddie McGregor turned decades of music into lasting financial stability? Income and net worth. After more than 6 decades in music, Freddie McGregor has built a quiet but durable financial legacy. His estimated net worth today ranges between $3 million and $5 million, a figure shaped not by flashy endorsements, but by ownership, discipline, and time. The backbone of that wealth is music royalties. McGregor has released over 36 studio albums, and many of them never stopped earning. Songs like Big Ship, Push Comes to Shove, and Just Don't Want to Be Lonely, a UK top 10 hit, continue to generate income through radio play, streaming platforms, licensing, and international sales. In reggae, longevity matters, and McGregor's catalog still moves. Live performance has also played a major role. For more than 50 years, he toured steadily across Jamaica, the United States, the UK, Europe, and Japan. He remained a trusted festival headliner, including appearances at events like Reggae Sunsplash. These tours didn't just pay appearance fees, they kept his music alive in new markets and kept the royalty engine running. But perhaps his smartest move came behind the scenes. In the early 1980s, McGregor founded Big Ship Records. The label allowed him to control production, publishing, and distribution, especially in overseas markets like Japan. Artists such as Luciano and Mikey Spice recorded under the Big Ship banner, turning McGregor from performer into long-term rights holder. That shift changed everything. There were also session credits, collaborations, and production work, including drumming for artists like Sugar Minott. And then there's family. His son, Stephen "The Genius" McGregor, became one of Jamaica's most influential modern producers, extending the McGregor name into a new era of global music. Taken together, Freddie McGregor's income tells a familiar reggae story. No shortcuts, no overnight fortune, just songs that last, and a career built to outlive the charts. And beyond the money, there's the man himself, and the life he chose away from the spotlight. Personal life. McGregor has built his private world around stability rather than spectacle. He rarely gives interviews about his personal affairs and has never chased tabloid attention. Friends and collaborators often describe him as calm, deliberate, and deeply spiritual, traits that mirror both his music and his long association with Rastafari principles. Family plays a central role in his life, especially through music. McGregor is the father of several children who have each carved out their own creative paths, extending the family legacy into new generations. His most famous son, Stephen "De Genius" McGregor, became one of the most influential producers in modern dancehall, working with global stars and shaping Jamaica's contemporary sound. Another son, Chino McGregor, emerged as a respected reggae and dancehall artist in his own right, known for blending classic roots with modern energy. His daughter, Shama McGregor, has also pursued music, adding a softer, soulful dimension to the McGregor lineage. Despite his success, Freddie McGregor has always emphasized education and responsibility. He has quietly supported schools and youth initiatives in Jamaica for decades, most notably Haile Selassie High School. In 2020, he marked his birthday with an online concert, directing part of the proceeds to support the school, an example of how his giving is consistent, personal, and rarely publicized. Those close to him say McGregor measures success differently than most artists. Longevity matters more than headlines. Ownership matters more than fame, and family matters more than applause. In a music industry often defined by excess, Freddie McGregor's personal life stands as a quiet counterpoint, steady, intentional, and deeply rooted in purpose. If you enjoyed exploring the life, home, and lasting influence of a reggae icon who chose substance over spotlight, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support allows us to keep telling stories that matter, stories of culture, resilience, and real lives behind the fame. Thank you for watching and for continuing this journey with us. We'll see you in the next story.